Just how powerful is Dio? A simple sarcoma formed from his cells can easily take control of a human brain. If anyone tries to remove it, it causes irreversible damage to the host. That's because the sarcoma roots deep into the brain. One wrong move could cause massive brain damage. But seeing Kakyoin on the brink of death, Jotaro refused to give up. He summoned Star Platinum, planning to use its precision to remove the sarcoma. But the moment Star Platinum touched the sarcoma, a tentacle shot into Jotaro's arm. Turns out the sarcoma exposed itself to attack anyone who tried to remove it. Even in this critical situation, Jotaro's resolve never wavered. He performed an operation more precise than any machine. Finally, in a second and a half, the sarcoma was removed. Star Platinum then tore the sarcoma into pieces, and Grandpa Joseph used the ripple to incinerate it completely. With the crisis averted, the group began to relax. But when Abdul went to the kitchen for food, disaster struck. Jotaro's mother Holly had collapsed. Her body was burning hot. This was Abdul's worst fear. Holly had awakened a stand. Stands are driven by the urge to fight, but Holly is kind and gentle. She can't resist Dio's curse. In other words, her stand will consume her until she dies. Just then Jotaro and Grandpa Joseph arrived. A desperate Jotaro demanded to know how to save his mother. Grandpa Joseph said they must find and defeat Dio. That's the only way to break Dio's hold on the Joestar bloodline. But finding Dio seemed impossible. Grandpa Joseph had used Hermit Purple to search for him, but Dio always hid in the shadows. The group stared at countless photos, hoping for a clue but found nothing. Silence fell over the room. Jotaro broke the silence. He summoned Star Platinum and began examining the photos closely. Soon he found a clue in the dark background. Star Platinum drew a fly on paper, as precise as a printer. But what good was a fly? Just as everyone lost hope, Abdul exclaimed, "I recognized that fly. If they could identify the species, they might find Dio's location." He rushed to the study and searched an encyclopedia. His efforts paid off. Abdul identified the fly. The markings on its legs proved it was a species native to Egypt, the Weiwei fly found along the Nile in Aswan. Kakyoin suddenly spoke up. "So it's Egypt. Did he have a clue?" Kakyoin revealed his sarcoma was implanted during a family trip to Egypt 3 months ago. All signs pointed to one place. Dio must have a reason he can't leave Egypt. The four decided to depart immediately. They had 50 days to find and defeat Dio, or Holly would die a painful death. Before leaving, Abdul the fortune teller named Jotaro's stand. By fate, he chose Star Platinum, signifying its precision and overwhelming power. Grandpa Joseph's stand is Hermit Purple ability, Clairvoyance. Abdul's is Magician's Red, controlling fire and heat. Kakyoin's is Hierophant Green, capable of long-range manipulation and Emerald Splash. And so the Stardust Crusaders began their journey to Egypt.